Okay, guys, some people say that energy drinks during workout can be dangerous. Some said never use it during workout or even before. However, you still will see millions of people using energy drinks during workout sessions or at the gym. So what is actually true, and what does research say about this? In this video, I will be explaining to you the scientific evidence or backing behind energy drink use and then workout, what helps performance, what can be harmful, and the best way to use it to remain safe. If you are someone who is interested in fitness-based content that separate myth from truth, or that separate false statement from the true statement, then you may want to consider subscribing to this channel, because nowadays there are so many misconceptions and misinformations on fitness. There are some sayings that say something in the fitness is not true or something is false, but there is no scientific backing. So I urge you to subscribe, as I'll be using more evidence or research to prove to you what is good or what is bad when it comes to fitness, and not just using mere assumptions to tell people what to do or what not to do. Let's look at the importance or the reason why this topic of energy drinks even matters during workout. Before, it used to be something used by people who go to the gym or the fitness-minded people. However, research has shown that currently it is widely used by various groups of professionals, students, lecturers, teachers, and drivers to keep focus or to have energy to endure performance. But the question is that they abuse it every morning, early afternoon, or late night. Energy drinks are everywhere. People use it without knowing exactly what they introduce into their body. Now let's look at what are the components of energy drinks. The manufacturer puts caffeine, which is the main active ingredient in every energy drink. We have also taurine. We have the various group of vitamin Bs, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin B3, B5, B6, B12. We have also sugars and then some form of electrolyte. Now, having known the component, you may be interested in knowing how actually caffeine works on the body. Now, caffeine, which is the chief component of every energy drink, works on the human body by going to block the fatigue signals in the brain. Now, by so doing, the brain is not able to detect exhaustion or fatigue when we are engaged in an activity. So we tend to continue to do an activity to the expense of how tired we feel. So energy drinks, which has the caffeine, causes this by blocking the fatigue signal. So we continue to engage in an activity, and you know what that means? That can be dangerous to our health, as we can crash when we continuously do this in the long term. When used moderately, energy drinks can enhance performance 100%. They can increase alertness and focus. They can increase power and strength during an activity. And when used during fitness, they can increase muscular strength, muscular endurance, and also helps in movement velocity activities such as throwing, such as jumping or sprinting. Evidence has also shown that it is very good when used during aerobic activities. But the major issue is when it is misused. Misuse is the problem associated with energy drinks, not the energy drink itself. Now, when overused, it means high intake of caffeine, and too much caffeine in the body can cause heart palpitations, it can cause restlessness, it can cause anxiety or sleep problems called insomnia. It is advisable, therefore, that those who have heart problems or hypertension or have issues with sleep to stay away or avoid energy drinks. But if you must still take this, then it is good to consult a medical officer. Now let's look at the smartest or the best way to use energy drinks. But first and foremost, what you have to consider yourself is ask yourself this personal question: do I actually need an energy drink? Be purposeful about why you want to use it. And also ask yourself if you are somebody who is sleep deprived. If you're somebody who is always sleep deprived, then you may want to even stay away from using energy drink because you will be more sleep deprived. Now, the time at which we take energy drink is the most important thing to consider during or using energy drinks. This is what science is saying. For those who use energy drinks for workout purposes, let me break it into 3 phases. We have the pre-workout phase, during workout phase, and then the post-workout phase. Evidence has shown that the most effective time to take energy drinks is the pre-workout, but not during. Do you know why? Let me explain it to you guys. Now, there is something called the peak concentration level of energy drinks. The peak concentration level of an energy drink is the level at which we have the highest amount of concentration of caffeine and other stimulants present in the bloodstream. And this usually occurs 30 minutes to 1 hour after intake of energy drinks. Evidence has even shown that this time can delay sometimes to 2 hours. This is the point in time when the stimulant effects such as increased alertness, increased focus, or increase in physical energy is at its highest. Now, at the peak, it takes 3 to 6 hours or sometimes 9 hours, as shown by research, for the effect of the energy drink to be out of the body. So what that means is that if you take energy drink to enhance your performance or to put you not to sleep, it takes 6 to 9 hours for that effect to leave the body. This now explains why it is not advisable to use it during late hours into the night. Now, let me also explain to you why it is not advisable to use energy drinks during workout sessions. During workout sessions, naturally, our heartbeat or heart rate increases. Therefore, adding an energy drink into your system also means that you are increasing the stimulations and activity of the heart, therefore increasing heartbeat and heart rate, which can be dangerous to our heart, which often leads to sometimes the heart attack people have experienced in the past when it comes to fitness or the gym. Number 2 is that the peak concentration of every energy drink is 1 to 2 hours. So it takes 1 to 2 hours after ingestion of the drink for you to experience the stimulant effect at the highest peak. So taking it during exercise means that you may not be able to experience that highest peak of performance of the drink because you did not allow an hour or 2 before you start to do a workout. So advisably, it is good to use it 1 hour to 2 hours before engaging in a workout activity, which is pre-workout. So guys, energy drinks are not inherently bad, like I said. They can harm you when used carelessly, but when used appropriately or moderately, they enhance our performance. Let's be mindful of the time and then the dosage. The issue here is misuse and then the time at which energy drinks are being used. If you are someone who is interested about fitness content that separates myth from what is a fact or what is true from what is false, then you may want to consider subscribing to this channel, because in the future videos I'm going to bring to you more fitness myth and then use evidence to tell you what is true and what is false about it. Now let me give you the practical explanation of what is a moderate intake of energy drinks. Research has shown that for a healthy adult, we need at most 400 milligrams of caffeine in our system. And evidence also has shown that most of the energy drinks on the market contains from 80 to 200 milligrams of caffeine content in their component. So therefore, taking one energy drink in a day is moderate for you to achieve a moderate level of caffeine. Taking 2 or 3 or 4 might mean excessive intake of caffeine, which can be dangerous to our body or health. If you are somebody who has hypertension or heart issues, or you are very sensitive to caffeine, or you work out late in the night, or you have sleep issues, please do not use energy drinks. If you have to use this, then you have to consult a medical person for medical advice. If you're a fitness person or a gym goer, evidence has shown that if you weigh more your level of tolerance for caffeine is also high, which means that, let's take for example, if you are somebody who weighs 70 kilograms, then you need an average quantity of caffeine in your body. But if you weigh 90 kilograms, then you need to use the standard energy size drink for caffeine content. But that does not mean that we should abuse it for those of us who weigh more. It is dangerous. So the take home is that energy drinks are not actually bad in itself, but it is the dosage and the time at which we take it. We should know when to avoid it, and we should know when to use it. If you have heart issues, if you have hypertension issues, if you have sleep issues, or if you work out late in the night, then it is advisable to avoid energy drinks. If you want to know the evidence source where I got the information for this video, kindly check the description section of this video. I have left the evidence references over there for you to check them at your own leisure time. If you want more content like this, just say let's go in the comment section, as I will bring to your way more evidence-based research scientific truth that separate what is true from what is a myth or fiction. Thank you for watching.